Good morning, friends. After the discussion of common emitter configuration and the input and output characteristics, we will switch over to the application area of common emitter configuration. But before going to encounter the several type of problems in the circuit configuration, one of the biggest problem is thermal runaway. Due to this thermal runaway, the transistor will not be stabilized. So today we will discuss what is the thermal runaway and how it can be removed or stabilize the transistor in common emitter configuration and in others way. So this part is thermal runaway is common emitter configuration. We have emitter is grounded, it is common, and here it is base and collector. Consider NPN transistor. So we can transfer the block diagram of transistor into the part of resistance form of the transistor. So these three parts have the three different value of resistance. But I am not going to categorize each and every resistance of emitter, base and collector, but overall we can say that there is a resistance of a transistor. It is the part of this resistance. So what will happen? We know that fundamental law, that is Joule's law of heating, that if the current is flowing in the conductor which have resistance R, then that will produce heat. So if heat is produced inside the material and that material absorbs that heat, so in case of semiconductor, extrinsic type of the semiconductor, that will increase the minority charge carriers. And these minority charge carriers enhance the value of current. So this enhance the current, again the heat then temperature then current, and this one is a cumulative process and it is the continuous process. So how this is happened, let us see here. Due to the current flow in the transistor, the heat will produce, which increase the temperature of transistor concerned. This increase of temperature produced the more minority charge carriers in it, in the transistor. And then there is increase in the temperature. This concept makes the cumulative effect regarding current and temperature, which is known as thermal runaway. Means there is effect of temperature and current on the transistor. So if we categorize the whole concept in various steps, then we take the step 1. What is the step 1? Heat produced due to the current. It is the simplest, that is, this is the resistance and here it is amount of heat flow and here it is the resistance and T is the time. So this Q is equal to I square RT. T is the stand for time. Will produce the heat. This heat will absorb by the transistor. If the heat generated itself and it is absorbed by material itself, then there is an increase in temperature, that is Q amount of heat calorie. Then this is the mass and here it is specific heat. Specific heat of the material, so there will be increase in the temperature from this formula. Increase in the number of minority charge carrier which constitute the current ICBO. ICBO will be the current due to the minority charge carrier in the transistor. And collector current as how IC is equal to, this IC is equal to beta IB plus ICBO. Where I ICBO is 1 plus beta ICBO. So ICEO is equal to 1 plus beta times ICBO. That will amplify the amount of the minority charge carrier. And if this will increase, so this corresponding current is I square C. This I square C RT, that will produce more heat. And this more heat produce MS delta T temperature. More temperature difference will produce. And this more temperature difference, again, that will constitute more minority charge carrier, and again this one. So in step 1, the process of heating and absorbing. Step 2, the increase of minority charge carriers. And then step 3 is the increase in the current in the transistor, and then step 4, again the current will produce heat. This whole process of step 4 can be very simply visualized from this diagram. In this diagram, what is this? This is the temperature. If the temperature will increase, this will increase the minority charge current, minority charge. So ICBO will increase, this ICBO will increase, this will increase ICEO. What is ICEO? 1 plus beta ICBO. This will increase. And this will increase this IC. So IC is equal to beta IB plus ICEO. So there is an increase of IC. This IC increase will increase the temperature. And again, this temperature increase ICBO in this step 1, and this ICBO again increase ICEO, minority charge carrier. Again, this will increase the IC, collector current, which again the temperature. So this circle will repeat. So it is the cumulative increase in temperature. And this cumulative increase in temperature is known as thermal runaway in the transistor. So this continuous increase of the temperature and its impact will destabilize the transistor. What is the impact? Thermal runaway is destabilize the transistor. So how can we stabilize it? How the operating point can be fixed? So let us consider one circuit of the transistor that is sketched over this way. In case of common emitter configuration, let us see the example as suppose this is a transistor. Here it is collector and this one is emitter. This is emitter, here it is collector, and this is base. Now we supply, this is RC, and here it is resistance RB, and this is grounded. This is the grounded. And here it is BCC. BCC say 10 volt. BCC is the 10 volt we have to supply. So there are two sections. Here it is input section. There is input section, and this part is known as output section. This part is known as output section. So in the input section, apply the Kirchhoff voltage law. Apply the Kirchhoff's voltage law that is KVL. Apply the Kirchhoff voltage law, KVL. This VCC is, suppose this current is IB and this particular voltage is VBE. So in this input circuit, the VCC is IB, RB, IB, the product is potential difference, plus VBE, and then it is 0. So what we find, VCE minus VBE is equal to IB, RB. So this IB is equal to VCC, this is VCC minus VBE upon RB. So this is the base current that has been generated in the input section of the circuit, common emitter circuit. In the output section, that is, again we apply the Kirchhoff voltage law in the output section. In the output section, it is KVL, Kirchhoff voltage law. VCC is equal to this VCC. Here it is the current flow is IC. So IC RC plus VCE, this voltage across this is VCE. So this VCE is equal to VCC minus IC RC. This IC RC. This is the value. Now during this course, if there is change in the temperature, then how this value will change? So in order to calculate the percentage change in the transistor circuit over this simple circuit, we take one example. We take example 1. In this example, say VCC, as we said, it is 10 volt, RC, say 2 kilo ohm, RB is equal to 300 kilo ohm, beta, say it is 100, and ICBO is 15 microampere. Suppose this is the value consumed. So with this value of the example 1, what is the value of IB? IB, base current IB is equal to, we take this from here, this VCC minus VBE upon RB. This VBE, this value of VBE is 0.7 volt for Si, silica material, for this. So by substituting, there is a 10 volt minus 0.7 volt upon RB. RB is how much? It is 300 kilo ohm. So this is 9.3 volt upon 300 kilo ohm. So this value is how much? This value is 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere. So IB is equal to, this IB is equal to 31 microampere. This is 31 microampere. And the IC here, for this VC, IC is equal to this IC is equal to beta IB, beta is 100 into 3.31 microampere. So this is plus 2, this is minus 6. So it is 3.1 milliampere. This is IC. So this IC is without minority charge carrier. Without minority charge carrier. Means we are not considering the minority charge carrier in our consideration because we just have the formula. With minority charge carrier, the impact of temperature, the impact of temperature will create the minority charge carrier as IC is equal to beta IB plus I. This is 1 plus beta ICBO. So beta is 100 multiplied, this one is 3.1 into 10 to the power minus 5 ampere plus 1 plus 100 into 15 into 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. So this value is that is 3.1 milliampere plus this value 101 multiply 15 into 10 to the power minus 6. So this is 3.1 milliampere plus 1.51 milliampere. So this value is equal to 4.61 milliampere. 4.6 milliampere. So what we find in this way? Without minority charge carrier, the current is 3.1 milliampere. With minority charge carrier, the current is 4.61 milliampere. So from this we can very easily calculate the percentage increase in the transistor current, that is the percentage increase in current can be calculated as IC without minority difference IC with minority divided by IC minority. So this can be into the whole concept multiplied by 100. That is 3.1 milliampere, difference 4.6 milliampere divided by 3.1 milliampere. So how much this is? This is 1.5 milliampere upon 3.1 milliampere. The whole thing is multiplied by 100. Is equal to this multiply 100, that is 15 by 31 into 100. So 2 approx, this is 50%. So what we increase due to increase in temperature, there is 50% increase in the collector current. The collector, which is serious drawback, in the transistor. Which is serious drawback in the transistor. This can be visualized. How much it is serious? If we go for the output characteristic, then we find that this will change the complete region. In the output characteristic, we have what we have. You see, this one is x-axis. Here it is y-axis, and this is VCE. This is IB is equal to 0. And here it is IB is not equal to 0. In the given circuit, when VCE is equal to 0, that is in saturation, in the saturation region, that is IC sat is equal to VCC upon RC. So VCC is 10 volt and RC is 2 kilo ohm. So this is 5 milliampere. So suppose this is 5 milliampere. This IC, this, because at this point this is 0, 0. So at this 0, x 0, this 0 is VCE, which is 0 at this point. So this I sat, IC is saturation current. And here we have the value is 4 point IC with, and IC minority is 4.6 milliampere. That is 4.6 milliampere here. IC at this value. So what will make change? This may change as we have this is the load line. This is load line. On this DC load line, there is a Q point operating point. So this operating point will shift. This operating point will shift in this way. The operating point will shift in this way when the temperature will increase. When the temperature will increase. So due to the thermal runway, this will increase in this part. So this part is known as saturation region. This part is saturation region. So what will happen? The active part, the operating point is shifting from active region to saturation region. Active region to saturation region, which will completely change the nature of transistor. And this one is a big drawback. This one is a big drawback of the transistor due to the temperature. Now, how to control this? In order to control this circuit, we have just changed the circuit by the using control mechanism, something like this. We have to change, that is, control in the thermal runway. Control the thermal runway as this is a transistor and here it is connected and this is the base RB and this plus is VCC, this is IC. So if we attach this resistance RC with RB in this way, not with the source, but in the collector. So what will happen? Here the current will be IC and this current is IB. This current is IB. And in this part, the resistance RC, IB plus IC, this current is flowing. In this current is flowing. And this part is going as it is. So, apply the Kirchhoff voltage law in the input section. So in the input section, when we apply the Kirchhoff voltage law, then this Kirchhoff voltage law, VCC is equal to, this is IC plus IB RC plus IB RB plus VBE. So, what will happen? In this case, if we have, this is IC RC plus IB RC plus IB RB plus VBE. VBE is VCC. So, by combining these two components of the IB, what we have? We have this IC RC plus IB RC plus RB plus VBE, that is VCCE. So if we transfer this term in the left hand side, then we have this one is IB RC plus RB is equal to VCC minus ICRC minus VBE. So this IB is equal to VCC minus ICRC minus VBE divided by RC plus RB divided by RC plus IB. So the base current, now the base current is given in this form, the ICRC. And in output section, this this part ICRC plus VCE. So VCE is equal to this is minus IB RC. VCE is equal to this IB, which is equal to again VCE is equal to VCC minus ICRC, because this IC is very, very large in comparison to the IB. So we have what we have? This IC is very, very large in comparison to IB. Because this one also is. Now this value, the base current, is IB is equal to, this base current IB is equal to VCC minus this VCE minus VBE upon RC plus RB. This base current is this much. So what will happen if there is increase in IC? If there is increase in IC, note, when IC will increase, then VCC minus IC, then VCE is equal to VCC minus IC RC. This factor will increase. And if this factor will increase, then this factor will decrease. VCE will decrease due to the increase in IC. And what will happen? VCC is equal to, this is beta IB RC. Means this, when this B is decreased, beta is this much. So this will control the IB. That is, IB will decrease. So what kind of the change will be there? The change is in the thermal runaway. If we find the change, this change is something like if there is an increase in temperature, so what will happen? There is a ICBO which will increase. And this will increase the ICEO will increase. And this ICEO increase, this increase IC will increase. If IC will increase, so minus ICRC, this factor will decrease. So what can we see? Now the term is shifting. VCE will decrease. That is, VCE is equal to VCC minus ICRC. This will decrease. And if this will decrease, so what will happen? IB will decrease. This IB will decrease. this IB will decrease. So IB decrease, that is IB is equal to VCE minus VBE divided by RC plus RB. This will decrease. If IB will decrease, then what will find? IC will decrease. IC will decrease because this there beta IB decrease, so this will decrease, IB decrease. And IB decrease means temperature will decrease. This temperature will decrease. So what we find? We are starting here, that is increase in temperature, increase in the temperature, we are moving to the same circuit, and by using this particular circuit, the cycle will reverse. The cycle will reverse. What reverse? The temperature is decrease. The temperature will decrease. So this balance, this compact is the balance of the increase in temperature. So in the transistor circuit, we have to operate this base resistance in such a way that will control the cumulative increase in the collector current. And due to the increase of the collector current, there is a decrease in the collector emitter voltage, and hence the base current, and that whole thing will decrease. So this is all about the thermal runaway and how it is controlled. In the next module, I would like to discuss other mechanism which we use to produce this control to make the stability of the temperature operation in the common emitter configuration, and that is potential divider biasing in common emitter transistor. Thank you.